Welcome back to the Panic Room, everyone, for another tag video. Now, I have been so excited to do this tag. This tag was originally created by BookBuds, and it is the Who's Going to Jail With Us tag. How fun is that? The tag prompts are just amazingly fun, but I was tagged by Chris Reviews, and I will put both BookBuds and Chris Reviews' videos down below. You guys should go check them out. They were awesome. But let's do this. If you guys haven't watched any of these videos, I highly suggest looking up this tag because these prompts are hilarious. Alright guys, so prompt number 1. You're stuck on a deserted island and you can only bring one booktuber bud, but all their books come with them. Who do you want to be stuck with? I have a few people in mind. Chris said that too. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'm probably going to cheat. I'm probably going to pick more than one of you. Because there are some of these that I can't pick one. I'm going to go with Juan just because he has such like messed up books. I feel like it would take me a little while to get through them mentally because I would read them and then have to think about them. Yeah. So I'm going to pick Juan. Juan and his really messed up book collection. Prompt number 2, you accidentally rob a bookstore with a booktuber bud and walk out with 100 books. You spend a year behind bars with them, but now you can read and do videos together. Who do you get locked up with? See, Chris picked me for this one, which was awesome, but I have Chris in mind for a different one. I'm going to go with Lit Noir because we would rip the bars off that jail. I think she would be such fun to get locked up with. She's hilarious. I really do. I think we would have a ball behind bars together. I think we would have a ball in any bar together. But yeah, so I pick Lit Noir for this. I can see us like stealing 100 books and going to jail together. Prompt number 3, you magically get trapped in a murder mystery you are reading. Another booktuber bud joins you to solve the mystery. Who do you want to join you? Alright guys, for this one I think I'm going to go with Michael K. Vaughan. Michael K. Vaughan is incredibly well read in a lot of different genres, so I feel like, and he's smart, and he can retain his knowledge. So I feel like if I have a mystery, I want someone with like a wide berth of knowledge to draw from. So yeah, I'm going to go with Michael K. Vaughan for this one. So prompt number 4, you magically get trapped in a fantasy novel fighting dragons and casting spells. Which booktuber bud do you choose to bring with you to save the day? Okay, this is the one where I'm going to pick Chris. Because Chris, if you don't know her, Chris Reviews, she reads a lot of like YA kind of deals and a lot of like more fantasy-esque. So I feel like that me and her could be in, because I like fantasy, but I don't read near as much as she does. So I feel like me and her would be the one in like the magical forest and we'd be like, wow, look at that bird, look at that dragon, look at that unicorn. You know, like I feel like we would have a good time in a fantasy novel. And she would be like intelligent enough to know like maybe where to go. But there's a caveat to this. I also either want to bring John from Books of Blood or I want to bring Working Man Reads, one of the two of them, because they're both, neither one of them are read like what I would call fantasy. You know, that like Working Man Reads, he reads some sci-fi. But I want to bring them because they're really down to earth and like don't get their head in the clouds, because I need someone who is like back in the fort to yell at Chris and be like, hey, idiots, get out of the way. The dragon's coming. Get back to, you know, safety. I need one of them to be like, you know, like the hardcore brains, you know? And so Chris and I don't get eaten in the forest by some weird fantasy creature. I need one of them. So either one, whichever one. I just need one of them, either John or Working Man Reads, to be like the level head between Chris and I. Because I really feel like Chris and I would just start like going gaga over everything in this fantasy world. I mean, rightfully so. It's a fantasy world. But I need one of them to be the voice of reason. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. Alright, prompt number 5. You are stuck in the cloud of sadness, hitting a reading funk and feeling totally uninspired. Which booktuber bud can pick you up with their positivity? Easy peasy. Emily Terry. If I am sad, I feel like Emily could bring me out of it. In a lot of ways, because she's super sweet. So I feel like, you know, she would be like a shoulder to cry on. But at the same time, we have enough in common where she would be like, do you want to listen to some Korn now? And yeah, totally. And plus she's very, she's a writer, so she's just very well spoken. You know, her editing's beautiful. So she has that aspect to her too. So yeah, Emily Terry, easy. Prompt number 6. Your arms are to cast for 2 months and a booktuber bud is going to edit all your videos. Who edits them and why? Again, easy, Mr. Morningstar. Just go look at his editing. Go look at it. Pause the video, go look at it, and you'll see why I picked him. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I would trust him to edit my videos. They would come out looking way better than they do now. So yeah, Mr. Morningstar. Absolutely. Don't even have to think about it. Alright guys, and the last prompt number 7. You press a button and instantly have all the books that a booktuber bud has already read. Which bud would you pick and why? Lydia at Typical Books. She has my particular genre on lock. And she has a ton of like indie stuff, you know, that I have never heard of. A lot of the books she talks about I've never heard of, which is amazing. But yeah, I would totally just like download everything she has read into my brain with the press of a button. Of course, yes, I would totally do that. She has some wonderful taste in books. It's right up my alley. Absolutely, I would do that. Lydia, Typical Books. Alright guys, and that's it. I have been dying to do this one. This is such fun. If you guys haven't watched any of these other videos on BookTube, I highly recommend it. Like I said, I will have the original video from BookBuds as well as Chris's down below. Such fun. I love this. And I'm not going to tag anyone in particular, but I will tell you whose answers I would like to see. I would like to see Morningstar's answers to this, just because I want to see how he does this. I really want to see how he does this. He did the Krampus tag in his own signature style, and I would love to see what he does with this one. Let's see, who else? Michael. Michael would be a good one for this one. Michael K. Vaughn. I'd like to see who he picks. Criminale would be fun for this one to see who he picks to go to jail with. Oh, you know what? Slime and Slashers. Yes, I think she would be fun to see her answers for this too. Again, no pressure. It's just, I'm just thinking of who I think would be funny to watch answer these questions. So anyway guys, thank you for hanging out for another tag video. Please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And until next time, bye for now.